all the red and green flags in a partner were revealed up front, would that help us find real love? With 5 hand-selected men to date, our bachelorette will pose a series of questions.
She's pretty.
Crafted to bring forward any red and green flags they may have. Who will win the race to her heart?
I am Torin. I'm 24. My intentions are respectfully to be ruthless. Like, I'm looking for something. I'm on a mission. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste their time. If you don't have
She looks like she's like spiritual, but at the same time she'll hold my zodiac sign against me.
it, you gotta go.
But I wouldn't mind because she's that beautiful.
What's your relationship like with your mom?
I'm first? Am I going first every time?
I would prefer to have someone who loves his mom, not a mama's boy.
I love my mom. We talk about everything. We spoke this morning. Yeah, I love my mom. Yeah, mama's boy for sure. It's not like I depend on her for everything, but I love my mom.
I'm gonna give you a red flag.
Wow.
You should never date a mama's boy.
I got a mom tattoo.
So is he supposed to have a rough relationship with his like mother? Where is the bar? Is he supposed to like? I don't get it. You don't have a good relationship with your mom, then you have mommy issues. Then you have a good relationship. You don't date a mama's boy.
Torin wouldn't like this at all.
My relationship with my mom is great. Always been great. Never really had problems.
Green flag. Green flag.
Yeah, my mom's the best human that's ever lived. I think if I asked her to bring me a sandwich and she lives in Montana, she would fly down to LA and give me one, so she's just incredible.
Red flag. There's nothing wrong with loving your mom. I love my mom to death. She's not gonna fly here to make me a sandwich.
I don't know.
A sandwich.
Yeah, what's the difference between like a good relationship with your parents and a mama's boy? Like, I feel like if you love your mom,
she's been there from the beginning since I was born.
Red. No. Green. Green, green, green. Green flag.
You know, she's a queen. She showed me early on what it is I need to do as a young man to make future women happy, whether it's my woman, whether it's a future daughter, you know, my goddaughter, whoever.
Green flag. Tell me your favorite joke.
Oh, man. On the spot.
The funniest person to walk the planet. I need someone that can have fun. Can I tell a joke to break the ice? Why?
exactly. I feel like everyone should have theirs written down, and they have to read it. They can't change it.
Melt. She was on fire.
Hey, fuck was that joke?
Tell a joke to break the ice. Why did Sally's ice cream cone melt? She was on fire. And no one laughed at my joke, so they all got red flags. That was
What did the DJ name his son?
no idea.
Eric.
Eric.
That was green flag.
Well, if I have to hear shitty jokes like
Coming
this
up
in a
with joking
relationship,
spice
I'd rather
hard,
be single.
Especially when it's like your sense of humor is like self-deprecating and like dark, which mine is. What's the difference between a Hispanic and a bench? A bench can support a family of 5. It was kind of a jab on myself because I am Hispanic. But yeah, no, I think it was funny, and I think that's all that matters.
That one was a banger. But fucking ice cream jokes are the ones that is like, oh, that's a little bit, no. What? Wait.
You laughed.
Red flag?
Oh.
Red flag for that?
Let me explain. It feels inappropriate to laugh, and I don't think I could ever tell that joke.
What did the pirate say when he turned 80?
Honestly, the best jokes are the ones that feel inappropriate to laugh. Hot take.
Oh, red flag.
Yeah.
I feel like they're taking themselves too seriously. No one really wants to put themselves out there. I mean, if you can't make fun of yourself here, how are you gonna make fun of yourself out there?
He made fun of. Oh well, she probably didn't know he was Hispanic.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo.
It's just a joke. Why are you crying?
Green flag.
You got a green flag? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Green flag.
Green flag who?
I want a green flag.
Green flag.
That was good, right?
Okay, you got a green.
You got a green flag. Describe a time you've broken the trust of someone that you cared about.
Today, actually, I'm actually supposed to be in Joshua Tree right now with the homie. I have to call him up this morning because I forgot to tell him I'm shooting today, and I didn't want to do that to you, of course, Mrs. So I made sure I came. So I broke his trust.
Is this a habit?
No.
Or is this a one-time thing?
I don't flake. I hate when people flake on people. I'm not a flaker for sure.
Green flag.
Green flag. There we go.
A past girlfriend
So it's like a green flag to like, you know, canceling your homies and instead of just being honest.
had looked through my phone.
Because he's gonna do the same shit to you. He's like, oh yeah, you know, and I forgot to tell you, but nah.
Saw that I was talking to another girl. Yeah, from there, the trust was kind of shaky. I've changed since then a lot.
I don't
that
get
was
it.
years ago.
Red flag. My last ex was not the most truthful, and he was very good at like manipulating the situation and manipulating me in a sense until like I had like that solid evidence that he was actually cheating. Like I feel like I didn't really have a reason to leave. So I definitely look for honesty and whoever I'm gonna be spending my
Period. You don't need a reason to leave, girl.
Time.
If you
One
want
time
to,
I had a
leave
kid
that.
share something pretty private with me and ended up sharing it with someone else, and it kind of got back around to him.
red flag.
Well, I've never broken a friend's trust or anyone, really. I keep myself to a high standard in regards to loyalty and relationships.
Green flag.
I was in the military, and I was
You know it's coming.
in Korea.
That's probably gonna be the last
I
question.
had a relationship established about a year prior, but once I got there, the communication kind of fell off.
Red flag. You don't need constant contact with someone, but just a, hey, I'm doing this today. I'm not gonna be on my phone. Have a good day. That's not asking for too much. That's literally the bare minimum.
Oh, I'm in the lead. Let's
Yeah, in talking stages or when I'm talking to people, I'm bad with constant contact. But when I'm dating, I can do constant
go.
contact.
You see that comeback?
Unless I'm editing. I don't like I'm not gonna text you while I'm editing or doing something stream related. I get too distracted.
Describe your relationship and your current communication with your ex.
So flat out, I don't have one. I know people try to say you should be mature and, you know, it's okay to be friends, but why? Why? If and when you
Spitting.
move on to dating someone else, that just poses a problem. And I'm not the type of individual who would want condone or allow it.
I don't talk to my ex. We broke up pretty amicably. We decided there'd be
Yeah, I realize I don't know. I don't really be in contact with any of my exes, and I'm kind of bad. I'm kind of bad at that.
best if we didn't talk and just kept our distance so we can heal. So no communication right now.
I also don't communicate with my ex anymore. It kind of just faded out. We did keep in contact though, like after we broke up, but yeah, we don't talk anymore.
How long since you haven't talked to your ex?
A little over a year now, I believe.
Darius gets a green flag. Green flag. Red flag. Only because he said right now, which leaves the door open for like later down the line.
Right.
I mean, you never know.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna have Torin turn around.
Hi.
Hey there.
So
I wish you guys the best.
Oh, if they're in a red, they gotta
I
leave.
don't mind that I got out, if I'm honest. She's not really my type.
What's your type?
Not her.
I hope the one on the left wins.
If you cater to what I consider my type, the red flags look very green.
She's pretty. I would definitely talk to her. If we were out and about,
Cause you're a little thick. You're a little thick,
I'd
so
say
you know.
something to her for sure.
Red flag.
Wait,
Because
blocked?
your shirt is wrinkled.
Is it?
Wait. All right, the stream's good. Okay. I sent a meme to somebody. I said, hey, they said blocked. I thought they meant the stream was blocked. I got PTSD.
Very green.
She's pretty. I would definitely talk to her. If we were out and about, I'd say something to her for sure.
Red flag. Wow. Because your shirt is wrinkled.
Is it this one?
Iron your shirt, man. Like, come on.
I feel like that shirt's
And it
doomed
has
to be
a slight
wrinkled.
stain on it.
I think that's the style. Also, I'm sweating.
Yeah, it's a style.
It's kind of hot.
It
It's
is
not-
hot. It is hot.
I just
Like,
sweat
it's
a
the
lot,
summer.
bro.
My perfect type. I would say he has one sleeve and one bare arm. No tattoos on the other arm. Green flag.
My style is
Them tats is ass.
pretty important to me, but I don't really care too much about.
That shit, it looks like one of them like create a character template tattoos when they have like, and it's 1994. Nah.
Others' opinions.
I love guys that are tall. I'm very drawn to very tall guys. Like, the taller you are, chef's kiss. Green flag. Because I like the accessories. I like the watch, the
The middle looks like more her type.
double necklaces, the shoes. Yeah. Oh, I'm so good.
He's a good-looking boy.
What's a deal breaker political opinion of yours? Be specific.
My deal breaker in politics would be your support of an individual whose beliefs directly contradict what goes on in the Black and Hispanic community.
Green flag. If you don't stand for human rights, which are huge for me, we won't align. What's the worst thing someone can say about you?
My style is whack.
Wait, does he have his hairline tatted?
Like they don't like my
That's
style.
the worst.
I don't really pay. I
She said political opinion.
don't really care much about what people say about me, so it was hard to try to think of something.
Green flag.
Wait, is he talking about political?
Would you raise your kids with religion? Why or why not?
I would. I was raised Catholic. I now practice. I'm a Christian
Or am I confused? Did I miss something?
now. I pray every day. I meditate. It's important to me. It brings me ease. It brings me peace. And I think it's important to instill those values in my children too.
I would like someone that believes in something. Like, I don't care what it is, but like, I love
Okay, all
to
right,
like,
that makes
pray
sense.
and
then.
I love to like meditate and things like
I
that.
was
So
sidetracked
someone
it.
that can reciprocate that and like do it with me is definitely a green flag.
Can I get
She
two?
reminds me of Summer Walker.
No. Your best female friend is being super flirty with you while we're dating. What would you do?
It depends on the situation, like where we are. If we're like texting and she says something crazy, I'm gonna be like, that's weird, don't do that or something like that. Like cut that out.
Okay, all right.
And if she does it again,
Because I got sidetracked there, I zoned out real quick, and then I went back and I was like, wait.
then I might have to block her or something. But and if we're in person, then I just give her a weird look and be like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Try to talk to her, be like, what are you doing? Even if I wasn't in a relationship and a friend was being flirty with me, I'd be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? We're friends. That's it.
Red flag. Firm boundaries are the best way to go. You don't respect me, you don't respect my girl, you gotta go, period.
If it persisted, then I would be like, yeah.
Happening once is persistence.
Happening once is, I can't dictate. I mean, I can't predict. You can't really control that. You can't, unless you can see it coming somehow, but that's not really persistence if it happens initially.
Darius, his response validated my reasoning for giving him a red flag. Do you want me to elaborate more?
No, I was just saying I can't predict if it happened the first time. If it happens after that, then I can be like,
Of
what are you
course,
doing?
we don't predict it, but I just feel like boundaries that you already set when you get into a relationship,
People break boundaries all the time. You can't control whether people break boundaries. You can control what happens after that.
but for me
Bro,
personally,
it's not that hard. You just be like, whoa, we can't be playing like that. You nip that shit in the bud when she say something. If she do something, you gotta nip in the bud. Hey.
I've been in a situation, long time, multiple guy friends, never once crossed the line, ever.
That's great.
Because like that's what I established. That's the line that they know they could never cross, even if they felt that way.
No, that's great.
But
Those are
different for
great guy
everybody.
friends.
She knows what she wants, and
I
she's
feel the
particular,
tension.
and that's not a bad thing. I mean, if we don't match, there's no point in wasting time, right?
If you suspect I cheated on you, how would you approach it?
Oh, I would be straight up. I would call you out on it. I'm not beating around the bush. Nobody got time to waste, right? I wouldn't, I would attack it head on, and I would ask you, like, hey, what's going on? Right then and there. I'll probably pull up to your house, like, girl, come outside. Let me see your phone.
I would never allow someone to pull up to my house and demand to see my phone ever in a million years, especially if you're my partner. There should still be a certain level of respect. You can still be firm without being insane. Green flag.
I think he was probably playing.
Can I get two?
Nope.
I'm gonna keep asking you until you give me two.
I know.
You did end up giving him a green flag.
Only for the straightforwardness of it. I definitely believe if that's what you feel like your partner is doing,
To be honest, it's an automatic turn off if someone asks to see my phone.
Confront them. What counts as cheating?
I hate that.
Anytime that you do anything with malicious intent, if you have to try to justify anything or like, it doesn't work like that. If it's a blurred line, then it's a cross line.
Sometimes I'll be thinking, what if I went back to my wave art?
Green flag.
I'm sorry.
I said it once.
Waves with the beard.
He cheated. I seen him cheat. I saw him.
cheat?
That's great. I'm colorblind too. I don't even know how. Feels good winning, no matter what the circumstances are. I feel like I just hit a game-winning three-pointer.
Jeremy's really cool. Super, super cool. Seemed like a super genuine guy. He's super cool.
Are you interested in asking each other out, swapping numbers?
We could do numbers, WhatsApp, email, pen pal, whatever you.
Ben.
Any final thoughts?
No, just you know.
Good for them.
Good vibes. For me, it's not as linear as just, oh yeah, I can't wait to go on a date. I mean, you know, he seems like a great.
He's one of them, like, he's a handsome dude, but he reminds me of one of them people on Twitter.
Dude, we could grab
Like,
a drink sometime as friends.
One of
you
the
know?
Twitter dudes that's like posting like Justin LeBoy type of posts. You know what I mean?
Jeremy is nice and Jeremy is cool. And I'm glad I met Jeremy
As for the Telegram.
today.
Bro, I never even knew what Telegram was. Imagine he pulls out like that flip out Android, bags the number. Yeah, he's like, you see like all them like Justin LeBoy posts and like pandering posts, and it looks kind of like this guy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you know what I mean, but if you see all like the casual Twitter Andes and be like, yeah, what's his name? Gave her $1,000 to get her nails done. Like shit like that. Post shit like that. He gives me them vibes. I can't date though. He'll probably bag more than me. I'm a gamer.